It's 2025, and here we are again, another American president making grand promises about peace in the Middle East.
Will take over the Gaza Strip and
This time, Donald Trump has outdone himself. His plan take over Gaza, relocate its people, and transform it into the Riviera of the Middle East. Bold, yes, benevolent, hardly. Let's call it what it really is, the latest chapter in a long, shameful legacy of US meddling in Gaza. America's relationship with Gaza has always been one sided. Since 1948, the US has played an instrumental role in reshaping the Middle East. Its unwavering support for Israel led to the displacement of millions of Palestinians, a people reduced to refugees overnight, and Gaza, it became the poster child for this betrayal, a small strip of land burdened by history and abandoned by justice. For decades, the US has pumped billions into Israel's military while vetoing every international attempt to hold Israel accountable. Trump's plan to rebuild Gaza is not a break from this legacy, it's the culmination of it. The audacity of suggesting that Gaza can simply be emptied of its people shows the arrogance that has defined America's Middle East policy for generations. Trump's plan is as outrageous as it sounds. Relocate over 2 million Palestinians to neighboring countries, turn Gaza into a luxury resort. This is not a peace plan. It's ethnic cleansing wrapped in the language of development. And the kicker, it's being sold as a humanitarian effort, as if uprooting families and erasing their history is an act of charity. But make no mistake, this is not just Trump's idea, it's rooted in decades of US hypocrisy. From turning a blind eye to illegal settlements to funding the very weapons that bomb Gaza, America has always had a hand in the suffering of Palestinians. So why Gaza and why now? The answer lies in geopolitics. Gaza is not just a humanitarian issue, it's a strategic prize. By controlling Gaza, the US strengthens Israel, counters Iran, and secures its influence in a region that's still crucial for global energy. And let's not forget Trump's obsession with cementing his legacy. A rebuilt Gaza would give him a trophy to showcase, even if it's built on the ashes of Palestinian dreams. The world sees through this charade. Human rights organizations have called it a gross violation of international law. Palestinians have denounced it as a death sentence for their identity. Even America's closest allies are uneasy. And yet Trump marches on, convinced that his plan will go down in history as a masterpiece. Trump's Gaza plan is not just about one man's arrogance. It's a reflection of America's moral bankruptcy.
A wanted criminal by the International Criminal Court. So we're here to also demand that if
From Truman to Trump, the US has failed Gaza at every turn. The question now is, will this latest chapter be its most shameful yet? Or will the world finally stand up for justice? Subscribe for more untold stories and bold analysis.